Hi, I'm Els, an Odoo freelancer from Belgium, and in this video I will show you how to force the invoice status of a sale order. We'll create a sale order to showcase what the relation is between a sale order and an invoice. So I'll sell a product to 10 units to my customer. Unit price is 0. Let's change this and set the unit price to 10 euros. You can see here it's a good, and the invoicing policy is set to delivered quantities, which means we would need to deliver the product first before we are able to invoice them. So we have sold 10 units of our product and we will deliver them all. In this first example, let's validate this delivery order. And if we go back to our sale order, we can see our line of our sale order line is in blue. Why? Because we can invoice it. We can also see this by the highlighted create invoice button here, that something in our sale order is invoiceable. So let's do this. We create our invoice and confirm it. If we go back to our sale order, the line isn't blue anymore, everything's fine, everything is invoiced. Where do we see this invoice status column, this invoice status field? You can see it on the on the sale order form itself if you want to, but you have to enable developer mode. So if I enable developer mode, this is through Chrome extension, but you can do this in the settings too. If we look at our other info tab again, we can see this field invoice status, which is fully invoiced. Now let's create a new sale order. We sell 10 units of our products, but we only deliver 5 of them. We validate. Odoo suggests to create a back order, which we will do in this case. If we go back to our sale order, we can see we can invoice 5 units already. Let's do this. We confirm our invoice. And if we go back to our sale order, our line isn't blue anymore because there is nothing to invoice at this time. And the status of our sale or the invoice status of our sale order is nothing to invoice. This means nothing to invoice at this time, because if we deliver our remaining 5 units later on, it will be invoiceable again, of course. So let's do this. We go to our second delivery order and we deliver the remaining 5 units. Our line is blue again, so we create a second invoice for the remaining 5 units, and okay, everything fine now. Our sale order is fully invoiced. What happens if we will never deliver all quantities that were requested? So let's create a new sale order, 10 units again of our products. And we only deliver 5. We validate this and we won't create a back order because for some reason we're not able to, so no back order. We have to deliver, we have to invoice these 5 units, of course. And then our sale order is done for us. We have an exception here. We can say mark as done. It's just an activity which we say is done, but it doesn't do anything more than that. our invoice status will remain in nothing to invoice forever if we leave it as is. How can we force this status to to fully invoiced? We can do this by changing the quantity of our products to 5. We save, and if we check our status, it's fully invoiced. And now the story ends, and this sale order won't show up in any view anymore later on. What if we deliver more than was requested? So we create a new sale order. We want to deliver 10 units of our product to our customer. And on delivery, we deliver 11 for some reason. We validate. We go back to our sale order. We can see there is a line to be invoiced. We do so. And we see Odoo suggests to invoice 11 units. But let's say we can't deliver this extra unit to our customer because there was a mistake during delivery. So we'll set this to 10 again. We confirm. And our sale order will remain in to invoice forever if we don't do anything extra. How would we fix this? We have to create a new invoice and set the price of our product to 0. So a 0 invoice for our customer. This won't be communicated, of course, because it's a 0 invoice. And if we check our sale order again, fully invoiced, okay, end of story. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could just set this invoice status ourselves to fully invoiced? This means we would be able to change this field. It should be editable. If we check the fields in Odoo, so we look for status, invoice status, we can see it's a read-only field. You might think you can uncheck this box and save, but Odoo won't allow it. It's not possible to change the properties of a field this way, so we would have to alter the value of the field through Python code. And we can do this by using a server action. So let's do this. We'll discard this change and we will look for our server actions. These will show up, this technical menu will show up if you have developer mode enabled in your database. So we go to the server actions and we create a new one. It's something we want to do on the sale order. And let's say we will allow this to all administrators of the sales application. And what we want to force is set the invoice status to the value fully invoiced. Let's call this action force fully invoiced. And we will also create a contextual action for this so we can trigger it via the menu. Let's go back to our sale order and let's create a sale order of which we want to force the invoice status. So we deliver 5 units. No back order. We will create the invoice of the first 5 units. And now we want to force this from nothing to invoice to fully invoiced. The server action will show up here normally if we create this contextual action. menu, but it doesn't show up yet. Why? Because we need to clear the cache. We can do so by hard refresh this page. I'll do Ctrl F5. So I refresh the page and also clear the cache. If I check the menu again, I can see my forcefully invoiced menu item. So let's check nothing to invoice here. We do forcefully invoiced and it's fully invoiced now. So this is a way to make it easier for you to say, okay, this sale order is all done for me and there is nothing more to be invoiced later on. So if you have any remarks for me, you can leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you.